Just like a cocoon will transform into a butterfly, I will become a better, healthier, and prettier version of myself this spring. Watch this video to see how I use 7 days to revive my crusty, tired appearance and glow up. To not only look better, but most importantly, to feel better. I've been feeling kinda ugly. Sometimes you just have those periods of life when you get swamped with work responsibilities and have to pull all-nighters, or you just don't have enough time or energy or money, to do a proper self-care. I haven't had haircut in like 3 months, which is very long for my length. I had too much processed food and DoorDashed pizza and sushi. Ate Crafties on set, which is always crap, Doritos and cookies. There are regular maintenance things that I always do, even during the busiest times, which is trying to get enough sleep and drink a lot of water and work out. So this video is not about that. These things are about extra things that I'm gonna do within the next 2 weeks, because in 2 weeks I am flying home. I haven't seen my family in 9 months and I am so excited, and I want them to look at me and be like, yeah, she lives in LA, she hits the Pilates classes, she has veggies, she has her shit together. This is how I want to look, not with terrible hair, dark circles, and dry lips. Yesterday I already had the first thing, which is my nails. Insert the clip. Just came to a nail salon and I haven't done gel in almost, I would say, 6 months for 3 reasons. First, it was getting too expensive because it's usually between $60 and $80. Second reason, the nail tech that I was going to moved out, and it would take me like 30 minutes to drive to her and then 30 minutes to drive back, and it was just not worth my time. And the third reason, I wanted to give my nails some rest. I had gel polish since 2016 and I barely had any breaks. In America, it's a lot more expensive than in Eastern Europe and Belarus and Russia. I'm very excited about that. And also, Russian manicure is a lot better than regular. The way they treat the cuticles, I don't know, it just doesn't look messy. In 2-3 weeks, it stays very neat for a long time. Let's go. Здравствуйте, я на 2 часа говорю, да? Да, присаживайтесь, пожалуйста. Isn't this perfection, guys? I like the round square shape. I also did my toes, and together everything took around 1 hour and 10 minutes, which is super, super fast and very, very efficient. It's a little bit inconvenient to, kind of like sit like that, but it doesn't matter. I love anything that saves me time. So doing this together is the best way to do it. I always do darker colors because I'm gonna tone my hair soon myself. So usually the toner leaves stains on my nails. Also, I love the colors that match my clothing and hair. The funniest thing is that after I had my manicure, I went to a supermarket, and the cashier, as I was opening my wallet, he said, "I love your nails. They look amazing." And I was like, yeah. They do. I was also surprised to get this compliment from a man, and no, he was not gay. The next thing I'm gonna do is tone my hair today. Let me show you how I do it. I got this hair dye kit that came with a bowl, cape, and all other useful tools to make this process easier. I bleach my hair in a salon and then tone it myself every 4 to 6 weeks. I usually prefer using Russian brand Tonica, but I ran out of it, so I'm using Iroiro, and it's pretty good. Definitely better than Manic Panic and other brands that I found on Amazon, and it's also cheap. I have to be careful with protecting surfaces because even though it's not difficult to remove, it's still unnecessary and easy to avoid. It's time to rinse, and this is the part that I like the least. It takes forever, and the entire bathtub is pink, and also my back and neck and knees hurt because I have to be in this position, but the things you do for the sake of beauty. I highly recommend getting it if you're toning your hair like me at home. делать это каждый месяц. Looks pretty even. The uneven patches are the bleaching underneath. The day that I was most excited about, the haircut! Finally, nothing makes me more confident than getting a fresh cut. You just need a place to let your cares out. Do it on left, do it on right. Do what you can, just to feel alive. Acting real wild, girl, yeah, acting like shit.
Там в что вкладывать, а попадает? Подожди. Коробки вот это не попадает?
Не, вот так, вот так. Прямо напротив солнца. Guys, come on, I'll immediately look so much more put together, right? I also got matcha latte, and yeah, it has almond milk and some sugar, but it's actually really good. The foam is very nice. This is from this new coffee shop on Sunset Boulevard. It's called Latte or Luti Latte. They make pretty good matcha and coffee. If any of you girls ever want to make a bob, like a short bob haircut, always be very picky about your hairstylist, because this is not easy to do. 6-7 years ago when I just moved here, I went to a few random places and they butchered my hair. It's not supposed to be cut super quickly. Like, it has to be measured. Like, if they are not taking every strand and cutting it carefully, then they're not doing a great job. This line, it has to be, I don't know, it just has to be a perfect length that matches your face. It has to be straight. It has to be very meticulously cut. I prefer it very short because it grows very fast. So in like a month, it's going to be perfect length. But yeah, I love it. Well, instead of 2 weeks, I had 1 week for a glow up, because the next day I found out some terrible news related to my visa. So my plan to fly home to Belarus got cancelled. I have to change my tickets. Instead, I changed my ticket for the date a week earlier, and now I'm going to London, where my whole family is right now. This is the best breakfast ever. 2 scrambled eggs, smoked salmon, sourdough toast with avocado and raspberries. Everyone knows that not a single mask or expensive treatment can give you the same glow as a proper diet. So for this whole week, my goal was to reduce inflammation and reset my taste buds, because unprocessed food and simple ingredients actually taste amazing when you stay a little bit hungry. And don't stuff your face with random takeout food and sugary drinks. For this week, I just dialed in on more veggies and fruit than usual, eating home-cooked meals, and focusing on feeling good, light, and energetic. The first indicator that I need to fix my nutrition is my skin and this sluggish, kind of lazy feeling that I really don't like. And my most important rule, no restrictions, cutting food groups, or any rules like that. I hate focusing on what I cannot eat, because this just increases my cravings and obsession over desserts. I love these so much. These are my kryptonite. So instead, I just get my favorite whole foods, and I just don't eat anything that I don't like, even if it's healthy. I actually really like good ingredients and protein. I was raised by health-conscious parents, and my smart Vietnamese mom always fed us well. So genuine love for greens, meat, and moving my body is in my DNA. And trust me, it took me 2 days of eating like that to feel like 30% better in all criteria. Guys, I wanted to be a veggie queen and got colored greens and accidentally burnt them. But they actually don't taste that bad. They taste like kale chips. Got my Amazon package. This is the shampoo that I like, rosemary strengthening shampoo. Finally gonna try this SPF, which is probably #1 SPF that everyone is raving about. I got a small one because it was on spring sale. It came with the cleanser, which I'm gonna take with me to London. And I also ran out of these, and these are fish oil supplements, and they're very easy to take. And I take extra strength because I have psoriasis. So I need 3,000 milligrams per day, and these are 2,150 milligrams per 2 gels. One thing I also have been doing this week is cutting down coffee. So usually I would have 2 Americanos per day, but this week I had 1 or just decaf, and it tremendously helps me with jitters. I just feel very anxious and almost angry after I drink coffee. It's great before a workout, but overall I think it's better to, have it in moderation, and also you get tired of the taste if you have too much of it. And I feel like resetting my taste buds to coffee is also great because I enjoy it more when I have less of it. So right now I'm gonna go to this coffee shop and get coffee, and then we're gonna go to a Korean spa. Hello. Hi. Thank you. My skin feels very good and the pores are open, so I decided to do a very intense sheet mask. And by intense I mean it's overnight. I've never left a sheet mask for the entire night. I don't know how to sleep like that, so I'm just gonna follow the directions and leave it for 3 hours, I guess. Sometimes you need that like extra glass of water for your skin. This mask was very hyped up on YouTube, I think. This is where I found out about it. This bag has 4 sheet masks, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it, and if I like it, I'm gonna bring the other 3 with me to London and share them with my mom and sister because they also deserve hydration for their skin. I'm sorry, but how the hell can you sleep in this? What the hell? It's burning a little bit, but maybe that's because of sauna today. So jelly? What the fuck? It's kind of tingly. Why am I doing this in the kitchen? I don't know, I guess because of lighting. It's just so satisfying. Like super smooth. Can you imagine doing this on a flight? I don't know who does that. So it's been 3 hours and it actually is becoming more transparent, as you can see. I also read on the pack that this is a hydrogel mask, so it's the same material that the under eye patches are made from. I'm 30. If I don't look 20 after I remove this mask, they better refund me. Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep and find out how it feels in the morning. Good morning. So, did I like the mask? I think so. It didn't really make me look completely different, but I guess my skin was already pretty good after a week of a lot of hydration and tons of veggies and fruit. So, yeah. So the last 2 steps of my glow up diary is eyebrows and makeup. I have around 6 hours before I go to the airport, so that should be fine. I've never laminated my eyebrows on the day that I need to travel, but I've done this, I think, 3 times myself, so it's not that difficult. I always do it after shower because you're not supposed to wet the eyebrows for 24 hours. It's a lot cheaper to do it yourself because a service like that costs around $100, which is outrageous. It's not difficult to do at all. I googled a lot of reviews and comparisons, and this is the kit that I picked, and it's pretty good and it's not expensive at all. I start with protecting my skin around the eyebrows. You can use Vaseline. I still have this cream left from the other kit that I used before. After that, I apply adhesive, which is basically glue, and brush them up. The last time I did it was 2 months ago, so this is a good timing. Then I apply this lifting lotion. It smells pretty bad. I also watched tutorials on YouTube before I did this, so highly recommend you do the same because it's better to have too much information than not enough. It's very satisfying. It's so funny because my boyfriend didn't even see the difference when I showed him. He was like, "Why are you doing this? And what does it even do?" The girls who get it, get it. It's important not to keep it for too long. There's like a guide in the instructions for timing because you can overprocess and damage your hairs if you keep it for too long. I'm scraping off the lifting lotion with this tool. Okay, I removed most of it. After that, I'm taking a new clean brush and putting setting lotion. Okay, time to remove it. I just use water to remove it. My favorite eyebrow pencil.
Living up life too quick, right around my new lemonade, my cognac, hitters in my contact. Live it up life too.
The key to a good eyeshadow application is a good brush, and this is my favorite brush ever. It's from MAC. I don't even travel without it. I've been loyal to it for the past 7 years.
My cognac, hitters in my contact. Live it up life too quick, right around my new lemonade, my cognac, hitters in my contact. Back up, hold up, just slow up. I don't know you.
Once I find something I love, I keep buying it. I've been buying MAC Velvet Teddy lipstick since also 2017. It's Sunday. I feel very good. I feel a lot more confident, energetic, just healthier and a little bit more put together. I'm gonna pack my bags, fly to London, surprise my parents because they don't know that I'm coming and I've never done this before. I'm gonna vlog it, so subscribe to my channel to watch the next video. I hope you stay hydrated, beautiful, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.
Blocking the devil, I tell a hater, God bless you. Cherish moments that special, you gotta keep the memento. If you love me, then I love you, and I could never forget you.